Hi, everyone. My name is Fabiola, and I am a board certified holistic health practitioner. And with me today is Beth. I asked her to share her story because I think some of you may find it fairly inspirational, the stuff that she came to see me for and our journey together over the last year or so. I'm going to have Beth introduce herself, and then we'll go from there. Hi, Beth. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Hi, my pleasure.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and what prompted you to seek help.
Sure. My name is Beth. I'm 61 years old. I've always been active, but not like athletic and generally healthy. I started not feeling well probably 6, 7, 8 years ago. Abdominal stuff, constipation, bloating, acid reflux. And then more recently, fatigue, heart racing, more bloating and burping nonstop. But then I had an event it was January of 2023 that brought me to the emergency room. My blood pressure was off the charts. At work, the nurse said, "Lay down, we're calling an ambulance." My blood pressure came down, but they did refer me to several doctors. I had been seeing a gastroenterologist for actually several years. And as my problems progressed, I was just on more medicines, more and more medicines, doubling medicines, and they really had zero effect. And my sleep was also very disrupted. I didn't mention that. At one appointment, I was told my gallbladder is not functioning properly. We'll take it out. It's not why gallbladders are usually taken out, but it might help. Might help was not good for me. So I marched myself right down to the wellness center and made an appointment, went back, had my evaluation with Fabiola. We walked back out for an appointment for the next week. But Fabiola said, "Could we get her in tomorrow?" And my eyes went like, so in the end, found out I had parasites. I have had Lyme disease twice, but I've had to have ticks taken off that were embedded probably 4 or 5 times. They like me. I don't know why. And there was a lot of other things that seemed to be sluggish and not working. I started on my supplements and changing my diet as I was told would be beneficial. And about 2 weeks later, I'm sitting on the couch and my husband says, "You're not burping like you usually do." And then he goes, "You're actually getting up and doing things." Because before that, I would come home from work, lay around, make dinner, clean up from dinner, lay around. And that was not like me. I was usually up and around doing things all night and not sitting. So it was nice to start that. So I canceled my surgery at about 4 weeks after I started seeing Fabiola. And just little by little, things have improved. Was on heart medication. It was like a bundle branch thing, and that is gone. I am sleeping so much better. The constipation, not nearly as bad. If it happens, it clears up in no time. I like eating better. I don't really miss the things, which I'm shocked because I loved my sweets and my carbs, but I was probably feeding the mini parasites going through my system. I do still indulge on occasion, but much smaller amounts and only when I'm out to eat where it's difficult to choose those particular items. But yeah, I feel so much better. I'm told people see me and they can't believe I'm the same person. They say my skin looks better, my hair looks better. I'm definitely more active. I'm beginning to work out again. Yeah, I thought it was just old age and progressing normally.
Wow. Thank you so much, Beth. That's why I wanted Beth to share her story, because unfortunately, how many people are given specific options to address the symptoms that they might be experiencing. And like you said, for someone to say this might help you, and here's an organ, right, that it is obviously a very important one, and it plays such a crucial role with detoxification and digestion, to just be like, okay, this might help you, let's remove it and we'll see what happens. And I love your your willingness to think outside the box and to say, no, I kind of want to keep my gallbladder. I'm not a medical professional. I don't treat or diagnose. We don't do anything that cures anything, but we definitely try to get to the bottom of it, of the root cause, or what's the stressor. Because something that I always tell people, the body is very intelligent. It sure knows how to heal and repair itself. It's just slowed down by the different stressors that could be impacting that specific organ or system from really doing its job. And in your case, through muscle testing, we picked up on the energy of parasites. And we think that, unfortunately, we need to have traveled outside the US or have lived in a third world country or extreme measures to have contact with these pathogens that are creating such a health crisis. But unfortunately, it's not true. You go to the CDC's website and you can type parasite infections, and they tell you exactly right there how many cases are reported to the CDC in regards to parasites. It's just a matter as to how our immune system decides to deal with them. So happy to hear that, like even your family are noticing, hey, for your husband to notice you have more energy, right? And you are now able to do some of those physical activities that you weren't doing before. And you sleep, right? Sleep has been a huge
I'm sleeping, sleeping much better. And I had a tear in my shoulder, and I was scheduling the surgery when I had that event. And of course, I didn't have it because I had so many other issues going on that needed attention. And miraculously, I'm healing from that better. I think possibly because my body isn't fighting so many other issues right now.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, the body prioritizes what it's like triage. Let's put out this fire first, and then we'll put out the other one, and then we'll put out the other one. But the whole point is to bring balance to the whole body, to the whole system, to every single system in the body, so that we can feel better. And the fact, so it's a happy day when a client gets to keep the organs that they have because we got to the root cause of what is, what was impacting functionality of that specific thing. And obviously, if a person, if we've done everything we could and medically there's still something going on, some people, sometimes you do have to resort to that method. But if we could avoid it, that would be good. And in your case, we were able to save your gallbladder. So I'm very happy about that.
Believe me, I am too.
Yeah. Any last words of wisdom?
I love the whole body approach. I think that's very important. And in fact, we've used muscle testing in my family before, not with your program, and it also helped a health issue that doctors could not address. The muscle testing is very helpful. I highly recommend it to anyone. And it's a very warm and welcoming environment. Anyone I come across that has some unexplained issue or even just depressed about something, weight, health, fatigue, I encourage them to come to your program because it definitely has changed my life miraculously.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Beth, for sharing your amazing transformation. And I hope that people find this inspirational, because you're not alone. If you have felt alone, that there's no solution for how you might be feeling, it's time to think outside the box. Hey, there's something else that's going on here, and continue digging. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And until the next client testimonial.